Hello and welcome to another ScratchLink instructional video. Today what we're looking at is how to just check that your robot, your hardware, your ScratchLink hardware robot, your eBot is functioning fine. So I'm presuming that you have put the lithium batteries in flat end to the spring and charged it up overnight with the onboard charger using the USB cable from a computer or a phone charger, presuming you've done that. So first thing you need to do is turn the robot on. And you'll see some the dot matrix and the LEDs flashing, and you'll also see that the color sensors there underneath will stay illuminated. Okay, first thing we need to do is open up ScratchLink, and we're going to choose our SPP COM port that we have determined previously, and we're going to connect. So this is connecting the ScratchLink helper app to the robot over Bluetooth. It's now connected, so we'll minimize that. Now we're going to go to the ScratchLink coder, scratchlink.codes, and I'm just going to refresh that. It's found ScratchLink. You go to editor. Now it's going to stay on beginner blocks and eBot Junior, and go over there. Now you can see that the tick there indicates that the hardware is in fact connected. So let's just check that the LEDs are going. So I'm going to make both rings go maroon and bright. Great. So now I'm going to turn them all off. That works. There's also an LED demo there. Great. So the LEDs are obviously working. So now let's move to the matrix. So we'll just use the type in some text, doesn't really matter, but this is my first test, and you can see that it's looks upside down from this angle because we've designed it so that looking at from the back of the robot that the text is upright, presuming that that's probably the best way to do it. So the dot matrix is clearly working. The purpose here is not to show you and explain how all these blocks work. We're just testing the robot. Now let's do the motors. Now I've put some masking tape on the motors, and I've just put a little bit of foam block under the robot so it doesn't take off. So now if we drive straight at half speed, it's clearly working. And now let's stop it. Great. So that's all the outputs. Now let's have a look at the inputs. So if we go down to the reporter blocks here, we have got the wheel distance. So if you click these here, the great thing about Scratch, the great thing about our system is that you always have a live link, wireless link or USB link, but you always have with eBot it's a wireless link. You've got a wireless link to the robot, so you're always getting live sensor data back. So you can see that just turning the steppers on and off there, the wheels on and off there, that it moved 260 centimeters. Okay, both the left and right hand side. Now let's have a look at the light sensors. So this is total light. So you're looking at about 200. So let's put, let's take the white away. And goes right down to 40 or so. That's fine. That's the values aren't really important. It's the fact that it moves. So that's clearly easily able to tell the difference between black and white. I am not going to play with the color sensor at the moment. I'm just not, because it's a little bit complicated. So I'm just going to avoid that for now. And let's look at the ultrasonic left and right. And we can see that. So what I'm going to do is put my hand in front of it. Could be something wrong with the left hand one. And in fact there is, you see. I knew that actually. I deliberately didn't replace that when I built it because I wanted to show you what a dud sensor would look like. So when I push the robot up, you see how the right hand side ultrasonic sensor is going up because stuff's further away. But see how the left hand side one's not working? So it's broken. All right, so it's clearly, obviously broken now. I test these before I ship them out, but who knows? Kids can poke them with, protractors, pens, pencils. They break. They might just break anyway. This one was broken, and I knew it was broken, but I just wanted to show you what a broken sensor can look like. So I'm going to get that fixed. Okay.